Be me, live in an apartment building. Think I know all my neighbors. Turns out I don't know shit. Taking trash out. Door next to mine opens half a second too early. We both freeze. She's barefoot, holding keys like they're a weapon and a life raft at the same time. Hair loose like she didn't plan on being perceived today. Oh. Hallway is narrow and way too quiet. The kind of quiet where blinking feels loud. She does a quick glance behind her. Automatic, like checking for something that isn't there but might be. Hi, she says again, like the first one was a test run. Hi. We do the mutual nod at each other's doors. Next door? I say like I've discovered fire. Yeah. Silence stretches, like both of us are waiting for a rule to appear on the wall. Shift the trash bag in my hand. I'm Anon. She hesitates. I know, she says, brain buffering. Heard you? Walls are thin, she says fast, flushes immediately. Not in a creepy way. TV, music, you hum sometimes. Laugh under my breath. Sorry. No, she says instantly. It's nice. I blink because that wasn't on the expected dialogue tree. She notices I blinked, shoulders tense. I mean, she rushes. It makes the hallway feel less empty. She starts to say something else and stops. Keys tighten in her hand. I wait because pushing feels like stepping on glass. She takes a breath that looks practiced. I was just stepping out, she says, like she's explaining herself to someone invisible. Just for a minute. That's okay, I say. She looks relieved. We stand there another second, then she steps past me carefully, not brushing my arm, not taking up space. Her steps are quiet, measured. I watch her go. Turn toward trash chute. Come back. Notice her door is already locked again, like she never wants the world to think it has access. After 2 weeks of such communication and mutual assistance, soft knock on my door, hesitant knock, open door, it's her, holding a paper bag from a takeout place nearby. Eyes flick past me and back. Hi, sorry. She gestures vaguely with the bag. I ordered too much, and I thought, since you're right here, look at receipt. 2 entrees, dessert, my favorite drink. Brain goes, wait, what? You ordered my usual, I say without thinking. She freezes like she just got caught downloading my psyche. Cheeks go pink. The delivery app saved it from last time, she blurts. When you helped me carry groceries, I didn't. It's okay, I say, but because clearly it's not malicious. She lets out a breath. Right, so I can just leave it? You don't have to, I say. Her eyes flick up. I realize what I'm about to do and do it anyway. If you want to eat here, that's fine. She looks past me into my apartment, just one step in, then her gaze drops back to the threshold like it's a cliff edge. I'll stay by the door, she says fast. If that's okay? Of course, I say. Whatever works. She nods. She doesn't step in, stands exactly where the door frame meets hallway. Like crossing it is a line she isn't ready to sign her name on. I sit on the floor inside, back against the wall, close enough to talk without raising voices. She sits too, still technically outside. We eat quietly, after a few minutes. I'm sorry, she says. For what? For making this weird. Shake head. It's not weird, it's dinner. She smiles faintly like that sentence gave her a small patch of ground to stand on. I don't do restaurants, she admits. Okay. I don't do crowds. Okay. I don't always do outside, she says smaller. Oh, so it's like that. You're doing fine right now, I say instead. She looks at me like I just said something dangerous. Right now, she repeats. Yeah, I say. Right now counts. Shoulders relax a fraction. She finishes eating, packs leftovers carefully, stands up, hesitates. Thank you. For dinner? For not asking, she says. I nod because I get it. She pauses, quieter. I might do this again. If that's okay. With the food? With the excuse, she admits. Smile. You don't need one. She doesn't answer. But she smiles too. And when she goes back next door. She doesn't lock the door right away. 2 nights later, same soft knock, pause. Another knock, open door. She's there again. Takeout bag held in both hands. Voice steadier. I ordered too much, she says. Same excuse. But different restaurant logo. One from the other side of town. Raise eyebrows. You traveled, I say. Her face tightens like a muscle, trying not to spasm. I didn't go, she says fast. I ordered delivery. To my place, I say gently. She nods, eyes drop to the bag. Silence. Then she whispers, I can't make myself press deliver to my door. Don't say anything stupid. She panics at my quiet and rushes to explain. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. It's just, if they come to my door, it feels like they're coming into my space. Keys clink softly in her grip. Like I can't control what happens next. Hand tightens on bag. But if they come here, it's not my door, not my hallway. And if I panic, I can just... She gestures toward her apartment. Disappear! That word hits hard, like disappearance is her emergency exit sign. I step aside a little. Same setup as last time? Shoulders drop a fraction. Yes, she whispers. If it's not too weird. It's fine, I say. We've done weirder things as a species. Get small, surprised smile out of her. She sits on the threshold again, half in, half out, like balancing between two worlds. I sit inside. We open the food. Notice she ordered my favorite again. Not accidental, deliberate. Start noticing patterns. She hates sudden noises. Anyone walks past hallway, her whole body goes still, like she's bracing for impact. Elevator dings. She flinches. Keys always in hand. Always. Like she needs to leave instantly even when she's already basically left. Halfway through eating, she asks quietly, Do you ever get tired of being outside? Blink. What do you mean? She stares at food, pushes rice around. People. The way they look, the way they exist. The way you have to perform being normal. Oh, she's not talking about weather. She's talking about being perceived. Yeah, I admit. Sometimes. She nods once like that matters. You don't look like you're performing, she says, laugh softly. You just met me. She shakes head. No, I've seen you. You walk like you belong in your own body. Brain short circuits because I've never thought about that once in my life. For her, it sounds like a superpower you have to earn. You belong, I say quietly. Instantly regret how big it sounds. She freezes. Voice comes out small. Not out there. Don't say, you'll be fine. Don't say, just try. Don't say, it's all in your head. Because it's in her nerves, lungs, muscles, everything. So I say something else. Then we do small, I say. She looks up. Small? Small steps, small time, small space. Gesture at my floor and her threshold. Like this. This is small. Her breath does a weird shudder that's almost a laugh. You make it sound simple. It's not simple, I say, just doable. She stares at me, then nods slowly. Doable, she repeats like she's tasting the word. Fourth night, she knocks. I open. She has the bag, but she looks pale, eyes bright in that exhausted way, like she's been running without moving. You okay? I ask softly. She smiles too fast. Yep, lie detected. Wait. She shifts like she's fighting her own body. Long day? Nod. Then she whispers, I had to go downstairs. Chest tightens. Why? Mail, she says, like that explains the entire concept of suffering. Realize for her, checking mail isn't an errand. It's combat. She sits on threshold, hands shake slightly while unpacking food, tries to hide it by staying busy. But I see it. Keep voice calm. You don't have to pretend with me. She freezes. I'm not pretending. Don't push. We eat. Halfway through, her breathing goes thin. She stares at hallway like it's too open, like the air is too wide. She taps fingertips on thigh in steady rhythm, grounding, counting, staying inside herself. I don't move, don't ask, just stay. Long minute later. I'm okay, she whispers. I nod like I believe it, not because I do, because sometimes okay is how you survive 30 more seconds. Eventually she exhales, shoulders loosen a fraction, glances at me. Thank you. For dinner? I try, small smile. For not looking at me like I'm broken. Chest tightens so hard it almost hurts. You're not broken, I say quietly. She stares at food. I am... in parts, she whispers. Don't argue. Shift slightly closer, but still inside my place. Still not crossing her line. Then we work with the parts that can be here, I say. She blinks hard, nods. End of that night. She stands to go, hesitates, looks at my door frame like it's a cliff. Then she reaches out, touches my sleeve, not grabbing, not pulling, just contact. A question. I hold perfectly still. She whispers, "Can I—" Words stick. "Can you stand here for a second?" I nod. "Yeah." I stand in my doorway. She stands. She breathes in, slow, out slow. Fingers stay on my sleeve, one more heartbeat. Then she lets go. Retreats into her apartment. Doesn't slam door. Closes it gently. And I realize this isn't just neighbor stuff anymore. This is affection. The dangerous kind. Because she isn't ordering food. She's ordering courage. And spending it on me. Think I understand agoraphobia. Turns out I don't. It's not outside scary. Its nervous system goes nuclear and you can't turn it off. Learn this on a Tuesday. Because delivery doesn't come. She shows up at my door on schedule. No bag. Hands curled into sleeves. Eyes too wide. Cheeks flushed. Swallows. "The food didn't come?" I ask. She shakes head. "I ordered it. It says delivered." Delivered. But she has nothing. Stomach tightens. "Downstairs?" I ask. Throat bobs. I don't know. "Want me to check?" She nods too fast. "Yes, please." Then immediately. "I'm sorry." "Don't," I say. "You're allowed." She blinks, grab jacket, keys, step into hallway. She hovers in her doorway, half hidden, half present. "Do you want to come?" I ask, even though I already know. She tenses, shakes head. "Not tonight." "Okay, 2 minutes." She nods but watches me like I'm leaving her in danger. Walk to elevator. Ding, doors open. Couple steps out laughing loud, talking fast, not looking. Almost collide with me. Don't apologize, just keep moving. And behind me I hear her inhale sharply. Not a sigh, not a gasp. Something deeper, like sound registered as threat. Turn back immediately. She's still in doorway, frozen, eyes locked on hallway. Hands clenched so hard, knuckles pale. "Hey," I say softly. No answer. Lips part but nothing comes out. Breathing too fast. I keep distance. Close enough to be there, far enough not to crowd. "Want me to stand here or go back inside?" She swallows. "Stand." I stand. Breathing hitches. "I hate this," she whispers. "I know." She looks at me for half a second, raw, embarrassed, furious at herself. "It's not like I'm scared of the hallway." "Yeah," I nod. I figured. "My brain gets too loud," she says. "And everything becomes too much." Fingertips to neck like she's checking her pulse. And then I'm trapped in the feeling even if nothing is happening. Don't say calm down. Ask gently. "What's the feeling like?" Eyes squeeze shut. "Like the air is too big," she whispers. "Like I can't hold it all. Like people can see through my skin." Throat tightens. "And like if I move wrong, something bad will happen." "What bad thing?" She laughs bitter. "That's the problem. I don't know. But my body acts like it knows." Then she says it, the core of it. "I'm not scared of being outside. I'm scared of being stuck. Stuck in panic. Stuck in shame. Stuck in being seen. Stuck without an exit." I nod slowly. "Okay, so we keep exits." She blinks. "What?" "Exit options," I say. "You don't have to stay. You don't have to push through. You don't have to prove anything." She looks like she wants to cry, but refuses. "I hate needing rules," she whispers. "We all need rules," I say. "Yours are just louder." Tiny almost smile. Then her breathing catches again, palm to chest. "It's getting worse," she whispers. "Okay," I say. Then we go smaller. Take half a step back to give space. "Your apartment or mine?" She flicks to her door, safety but isolation. Then to mine, risk but me. "Yours," she whispers. Open door wider. Step aside like I'm welcoming a skittish animal that needs to know it can still run. She moves fast. Sharp steps like she's outrunning the feeling. Crosses threshold. Shoulders shake. Close door gently. Don't lock. She stares at floor. Hands flutter like she doesn't know where to put them. I sit on the floor, not too close. "I'm sorry," she whispers. "For what?" "For being like this. For making everything complicated. For needing an escort to your door like I'm—" Cuts off. I fill the silence carefully. "Like you're weak?" Jaw clenches. "Yes." "No," I say firmly. She laughs disbelieving. Yes, I am. Don't argue her feeling, argue the conclusion. You walked into the hallway, I say. You came to my door. You're here. That's not weak, that's work. She looks like she doesn't know how to accept it. Eyes go glossy, looks away. I don't want you to see me like this, I answer honestly. I'm glad you let me. She goes still. I don't let people, she whispers. Chest tightens. Why me? She swallows hard. Because you don't grab, she whispers. You don't tell me what to do. You don't make my fear embarrassing. Wipes at her eyes fast like tears are illegal. And because you always leave the door open. Oh, she's been watching the exits too. You never block me, she adds. You always ask what I want. Throat tightens. You deserve that, I say. I don't feel like I do, she whispers. Silence. That's the part that's the worst. Don't know how to fix the belief she doesn't deserve closeness. So I do the only thing I can. I stay, don't touch, don't crowd, don't demand improvement, just exist beside her. Breathing slows eventually, shoulders drop. She looks up, tired but clearer. Can we still eat? She asks. Blink. Of course, I say. We'll reorder. To your place? She asks. I smile. Yeah, to my place. She nods relieved. Then she asks, like she's testing a new reality. Can we sit not in the doorway this time? Heart jumps, because that's not romance. That's choice. Where do you want to sit? She glances at couch, then back, nervous. Near the door, she whispers. But inside. I nod. Done? Tiny smile. Okay, she whispers. Inside. After that, my apartment becomes a new thing. Not her home, not a miracle cure safe place. Just an option. A room she can breathe in without paying full outside price. Learn that inside doesn't mean easy, just means exits are closer. She starts coming earlier, sometimes with takeout, sometimes with tea, sometimes with nothing but keys. She stops sitting on threshold, starts sitting on far end of my couch closest to my front door, knees tucked, blanket even when it's not cold. Building a nest beside the escape route. She looks at me like she's waiting for commentary. I don't comment. Sit other end of couch, close enough to be present, far enough not to pressure. She exhales. Thanks, she murmurs. For what? For not making it a thing. I'm learning, I say. She blinks like she's not used to someone learning with her instead of fixing her. Good, she whispers. I'm tired of being someone's project. Chest tightens. You're not a project here. Her eyes shimmer briefly, then she looks away fast like feelings are embarrassing. People think panic is loud. With her, it's often silent. Body tenses before her brain catches up. Listens for hallway sounds. Keys always in hand, even on my couch. Even while eating. Even while laughing. One night watching something dumb on TV. Loud thud upstairs. She jolts hard, nearly drops drink. Hand to chest. I mute TV. Don't move. Want me closer or want space? Eyes wide. Closer, she whispers. That word still shocks me. Shift slowly, sit nearer. No touching yet. She watches every movement like she has to approve it. When I stop, she nods faintly. Breathing steadies. It's stupid, she mutters. It's not. I'm literally scared of a noise. You're not scared of a noise, I say. You're scared of what your body does when the noise happens. She blinks, then looks at me. Yeah, that. Then the least romantic thing happens. She falls asleep mid-sentence. Head tips. Leans into my shoulder. I go perfectly still. Not to be dramatic. To not steal the choice by startling her. Breathing shallow at first. Then she softens. Hand opens on her lap. Shoulders drop. She sleeps on me. In my living room, near the door. Inside, barely. My chest does that steady protective thing. I whisper without thinking. You're okay? She doesn't respond, but her brow smooths like her body accepts it anyway. She wakes like someone expecting punishment. Eyes snap open. Spine straightens. Looks around like she's been caught committing a crime. Cheeks go pink. Oh my God, I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. I fell asleep on you, she says horrified. I noticed. She waits for teasing, discomfort, a big deal. I don't give her any of that. You look tired, I say. I'm glad you rested. Throat bobs. She looks away fast. Was it okay? God, that question. Yes, I say. More than okay. She nods once like she's storing the answer somewhere safe. Glances at door like her body wants to run. I don't stop her. Do you want to go back to your place? Hesitation. Not yet. Heart jumps. Okay, I say. Then stay. After that, she starts leaving little proofs she'll return. Hair tie on coffee table, book she forgot, hoodie she borrowed and never gives back. One night shows up with homemade soup. I blink. You cooked? She rolls eyes. It's soup. You hate cooking. I hate cooking for myself, she corrects quietly. Not for this. This? She freezes, points at couch. Your apartment, she mutters, but tone says, for you. We eat near the door, keys still in her hand. But sometimes she forgets to grip them so hard. Sometimes she laughs and doesn't flinch afterward. Sometimes she leans against me first, without needing a reason. Those moments make my chest ache, because I want to call it progress, but I can see how fragile it is, like a candle flame in a drafty hallway, and I refuse to breathe too hard and blow it out. One evening, cleaning up, she says without looking at me, "You're different." Different from what? From people, she says, like people is a whole category of past damage. Most people treat my fear like it's inconvenient, embarrassing, something they need to solve so they can be a hero. My chest tightens. And you, I ask? She finally looks at me. You don't solve, she says. You stay. The word hits heavy. Stay. I want to touch her. I don't. I just nod. I can do that, I say. Her mouth trembles, almost a smile, almost tears. Then she looks down. Realize we're close now. Not physically, emotionally. The kind of close where one mistake feels like a fall. That night she pauses in the hallway, looks at her door, then mine, whispers so quiet I almost miss it. Tomorrow, chest tight. Tomorrow, I promise. She slips into her apartment, and I finally get it. Her world isn't expanding in grand heroic steps. It's expanding in tomorrows, and she's choosing to spend them with me.